And that's the biggest thing about having a family as large as ours, is making sure that you have connection going on at all times. And it's doing it with purpose and doing it because you care about each other. And that takes organization. It doesn't naturally happen. Hello everyone, we are Greg and Jacquie Francis, and welcome to High Performance Parenting, where our passionate goal is to encourage you to raise champion children in a crazy world. Every week we will bring you multiple episodes from our extensive experience of raising our six happy, healthy, successful, godly kids who are confidently equipped to win big in life.
We deeply believe that any parent who is provided with the right knowledge and continuous support can raise amazing kids. And when they do, all of our futures get better. If raising up future generations of absolute champions matters to you as much as it does to us, here's how you can contribute. Like and share this podcast with everyone you know. And together, let's embrace this journey of raising champion kids in a crazy world.
Okay, well, welcome back to the podcast today. Today, I have two very special guests with me. Who's with me today?
I'm Drews.
And I'm Ellie.
All right, and how old are you, Drews?
I'm 13, going on 14 in December.
Whoa, getting big.
And I am 12.
Yes, you are going on 13 in July.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm excited today to have the kids on. I haven't been on with you guys for a while. All right, let's give them a quick update. What sports are you finishing up right now?
Well, right now we got 2 weeks left in our cross country, and then after that I start basketball.
And then right now I'm doing cross country too. And then after that I will be starting basketball too.
That's right. And what do we do when we're not doing that?
We do golf as a family and tennis.
All right, so is there ever a dull moment of sports here?
Nope.
Nope. There isn't, is there?
No.
No, it isn't. All right. Well, today I'm so excited to talk to the kids today. We did this little project at home, a couple weeks ago. We felt like the kids weren't really connecting together. They would connect with one or two siblings, but not together all the time, or not one of their siblings that they wouldn't naturally go and do something with. So I had them do this project where, what did I have you do, Drews?
Well, you had us write down all the things that we do to connect with each sibling, and then we have to go do them eventually. And that's what we did this last week, and it's actually worked very well.
Right. So what I did is I had each kid individually, not together, kind of make a list of all of the family members. And from there, then they kind of wrote down something they like to do with them, and then also something they'd like to do more with them. Mm-hmm. Right. And so it was kind of a stretching project, don't you think, a little bit?
Yeah, because we had to write them all down, and then we had to say them to each other. And it was even stuff that we don't do together all the time, but we know how to do, so we can do it together. Let's just say I wrote down chess as a family. I like to do that with some of my siblings or something like that. Right.
And so when you wrote yours down, Drews, what did you kind of realize with some of your siblings?
Well, it's almost like you sometimes key in on one sibling. Sometimes, you're just oh, let's go do this and this, but you need to remember that you need to do it with everybody, So
yeah, you really get comfortable doing one scenario. For instance, one thing that Drews likes to do with his sister Bella, let's say, is play basketball. So naturally, he would definitely go in and play basketball with her, ask her to play basketball, do that kind of thing. But maybe forget he could also do that with Ellie, mm-hmm. if he wanted to spend some time with her. Yeah. Right? Mm-hmm. Or for instance, Drews likes to go fishing. We have a pond near our house. Drews likes to go fishing. And naturally, Chrissy would join you to do that, right? Mm-hmm. You'd be like, hey, I'm going fishing. Chrissy, you want to come join me? But then you realize maybe there was another sibling that would like to come join you in doing that. Or what were some things that you realized that you hadn't done with some of your siblings that you wanted to start doing?
Well, kind of like I said, it was chess and games just doing board games.
Who did you want to play chess with?
Ellie and Abby, because they know how, and it's fun, and it was they beat me the first time. It was so annoying, but I got them back the next time.
Okay, good. Phew. And who taught you how to play chess?
My grandpa.
Yes.
And I actually beat him the first time ever.
Did you?
Lately, and it's just so fun to be able to play old games, even a Midwest game called Euchre. It's a 4-person game, and it's just so fun to be able to connect with siblings that way.
Yeah, so one of the things that you wrote down is with Abby. So naturally, Drews and Abby don't naturally have a lot of sports that you interact with, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you'll play tennis and golf with her, but typically it's not something that you naturally go do with her, right?
Yeah.
So it was stretching to both of them because they both had to write down what they would do with each other. And for Drews, he wrote down, I want to do chess and board games with you more, right? And I think she really appreciated you wanting to do something like that with her, don't you think?
Yeah.
And then from there, Drews wrote down what he wanted to do with Bella. So what was something you wanted to do more with Bella?
Well, so lately I've been getting pretty good at my golf swing. My dad helped me, and so I was like kind of helping the girls with it. So it's kind of fun to be able to like coach them on the golf simulator and that kind of thing.
Okay. So then what did you find that you wanted to do with Chrissy?
Well, so she kind of comes to our room every once in a while, and I love it when she like comes in our room and we have like our talks and get a snuggle and all that. It's just really great.
Yeah, it's the quality time. A lot of times
Yeah.
Chrissy will take the time to sit with you guys, hear what's going on in your life. She'll tell you what's going on in her life, and you enjoy that.
Yeah.
So what's something you love doing with Ellie?
Well, I kind of wrote down that I love wrestling with her because that's kind of my thing. I like to wrestle with her, although she doesn't always like it sometimes. It's amazing though.
And how about...
Wow. That is
Do you need them?
mean. That is mean.
And then how about for Hunter?
For Hunzy Bunsy, I love jumping in the trampoline, and I love doing that with her. We make up all these games and all of that. It's just so fun to be able to hang out with her that way.
It is fun. But the whole idea of this was making sure that each kid wrote down something that they could enjoy with their siblings, either individually or invite one or two to join you, right? And the project actually worked out really well. We're going to move on to Ellie in a minute because I know that you had different things you wanted to do with your siblings. But, just making sure that all your kids find a connection point is so important. I will just tell you that I can't tell you how many times once they've hung out together, once they've done something together, they feel closer to each other. They listen to each other better. They're excited to be around each other. They're looking forward to the next opportunity. I think all that is so important because if you're not doing that kind of stuff, then you're missing opportunities for connection. And that's the biggest thing about having a family as large as ours is making sure that you have connection going on at all times. And it's doing it with purpose and doing it because you care about each other. And that takes organization. It doesn't naturally happen. If you don't plan it, it's not naturally going to happen because by default, we'll all go hang out with maybe somebody we naturally feel comfortable with or our personality connects with or whatever that may be, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to Ellie. Hello.
Hello.
So Ellie, again, had the opportunity to do the same project. Tell me what you wrote down for each sibling.
For Abby, I really like playing board games also. So I wrote down board games and Legos with her or just playing outside, jumping on the trampoline. I like all of those things to connect with. And then for Bella, I connected with her by saying Bella's a new driver. So I was like, I like to go do errands and fun stuff like that with her. With Christy, she also stays in her room, so I like snuggling
and she
and
comes
everything.
and talks to you. But what else do you like to do with Chrissy?
I really like to watch her do resin, or sometimes she watches me do my Legos and reads with me. I like to do lots of those things. With Drews, I like to play outside, ping pong, basketball, sock basketball, lots of things.
Wrestling.
All of the above. And then with Hunter, I really like doing Legos or dolls with her, or sometimes she helps me make my lotion. And that's what I like to do with all of them.
But at first, when you wrote this all down, you couldn't think of something off the top of your head that you like to do with each sibling, right?
Right.
So this, again, was a great opportunity to make sure that you were stretching yourself to write down something to do with each of them. Hey, Hunter, come on over so you can talk about what you like to do with everybody. So Hunter had an opportunity to go to lunch with Daddy, right?
Yeah, and my dad made me do things that I love about all my siblings. So actually, I was like, this is how I connect with my siblings.
Mm-hmm.
So with Dad, it was him saving me from wrestling with Drews.
Yeah, he always jumps in and wrestles Drews for you, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
for Mom, it was that she takes me almost everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
For Abby, it was playing Legos.
Mm-hmm.
For Bella, it was
Bike rides.
bike rides.
Mm-hmm.
For Chrissy, it was
What was it for Chrissy? Do you remember? Okay, you'll come back to that one. What was it for Drusy?
for Drusy, it was also jumping trampoline, having fun. And he plays outside with me. And that he, I like when we also make up our own games together. And for Ellie, it was to
Play dolls and Legos, right?
play Legos and dolls.
I think for Chrissy, what you enjoyed was what? Playing piano with her?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For Chrissy, it was playing piano with me. And that's all my siblings.
That's right. That's right. So I think it's so important that you make sure that with all your siblings that we interact everybody together. As you can tell, if you don't think about it and you don't write it down, it doesn't happen. So what's one of the things you realized, Ellie, after writing all this down, the importance of making sure you connect?
Well, before I wrote it all down, I was like, wow, I really haven't been connecting with all my siblings. I've been connecting with a few of them, but not all of them, which I could have been doing long before this and being the example to them all. But now I'm realizing, it's really fun connecting with them. At first, it might have been a little hard, a little more difficult, I would say. But now it's really fun finding new ways to connect with my siblings.
Mm-hmm. What did you learn from it, Drews?
Well, I just kind of learned that, if you don't pursue the relationship, then it can for sure get out of whack eventually, And that's why we need to stay so diligent with our connecting and being close as a family.
Right. It's something that we work on every single day, regardless if we feel like it, regardless if we're busy, regardless if we have something else we would prefer to do. Mm-hmm. It's just one of those things that we realize now the importance of connection is something that's lifelong. Yeah. Right. And it's something we have to pursue in every area of our life. So I think this little activity that we did allowed each of the kids to really kind of think back about all the fun memories they do want to create with each other, especially as they're getting older. And for us, it doesn't have to take all day to do these kind of connection points, right? Sometimes it's just a short amount of time, maybe an hour.
Yeah, sure.
And I think after doing it, like you said, of course you feel closer to them. But what I realized is that our kids actually were more peaceful with each other. They didn't get upset with each other so easily. They were giving each other grace more frequently. They were excited to spend time to just, have peace in the house, have true peace in the house. So I think the activity was really effective, don't you?
Yeah.
Yep. All right. We'll have more quality time together soon, right?
Yep.
All right. Love you guys.
Love you.
Hey everyone, thanks for listening and thanks for your love and support. We hope that today's episode added tremendous value to you and your family. It would mean so much to us if you would partner with us on our mission of helping parents around the globe raise champion children in this crazy world.
To do so, simply take a moment to like and share this podcast with everyone in your network. See you next time.